framing stage, it's really important for us that we use good quality lumber that's not crooked, nice straight lumber. And so obviously we get crooked lumber sent out at times with our other lumber, but the guys take time to sight through every stud before it gets nailed into a wall section. If there is oftentimes like a 2x4 or 2x6, we'll have some what we call the back of it, or a little bit of a hump in it. If it's too much, we'll throw that board out, cut it up, use it in smaller pieces. But the other critical thing is a lot of boards have a slight hump in them. We just want to turn the humps all the same way. We don't want one hump going one way and one the other way. That's when you get unevenness in your wall. Critical areas to check for in our walls that we want it super straight. Kitchen, where there's maybe countertop and backsplashes, maybe behind a tile shower, some areas like that where we want walls exceptionally straight. And for our floor system, we want them nice and straight as well. We'll turn the backs or the humps up, throw the extremely crooked ones out. We also use a high quality subfloor called Advantech, which holds up well to rain and the weather. It's hard to not get a floor wet through the framing process, but we want to use a good quality subfloor that's not going to shrink so bad, and we can still work with it. We use a lot of roof truss systems, and we also use a heavier OSB on our roofs. We use a 5/8 thick OSB, and we use the plywood clips as well. And that provides a really solid roof structure. We put a titanium underlayment paper below our shingles. Our standard shingle is a 30-year dimensional shingle, and we can go up to 50-year on the dimensional shingle. So one thing about our framing process is we've done our own framing for 30, 40, 50 years. 50 years, I guess now, it's been a while. But we've also used a subcontractor for our framing, but it's been the same subcontractor for the last 20 years. They know the quality that we want with our framing. And so we have a consistent framing process. And I've often heard comments from our drywallers, our siding guys, who come in later and they work with our walls, right? They're either nailing drywall to the walls. You know, wow, your framer did a good job. The rooms are square, the walls are level, plumb, I should say. So, you know, those things you might be able to walk into any other home and it looks like it's, you know, framed okay, but it's later when you start to apply some of the finishes that some of maybe the faulty framing, if it's faulty framing, those issues will start to surface. So, but starting from the very beginning, if you do a high quality job using quality materials, again, materials are not perfect, but we got to sort through the materials. If they've got bows in it, or backs as we call them, turn them the same way. So it's just some little details in the framing process.